Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one, and it's a shiny golden black bag, and I love it. I was totally taken in with the Eclectic Expressions heat embossed the other day, and although I heat embossed the words, not the sort of star and speckle background, I decided I was going to do the heat embossing. So I thought, I wonder what it looks like on black. Gold on black is stunning. Love it. But you know me, I only ever make one sample and I do it differently. So I'm going to do silver on rich razzleberry, and we're going to see together what it looks like. Okay, so you can make 2 of these beautiful bags with 1 sheet of cardstock, because your cardstock measures 8 inches by 5.5 inches, 20 by 14 centimetres, so you're going to get 2 out of the length. Okay, so on the long side, score it at 2.5 inches, 3 3/4, 6 1/4, and 7.5 inches, which in metric is 6.5, 9.5, 16 and 19. We're also going to put little marks just at the top because it is perfectly creased down the sides. So just at the top at 3 1/8 of an inch, and 6 7/8 of an inch, and in metric that's 8 and 17.5. So it's just tiny little marks, just there and there. Turn it so that side is to the right hand side and score it at 1.5 inches, which is 3 centimetres. So that is the top, and this is going to be the base. Okay, so grab your long ruler, and we're going to score from that part all the way down to here and there to create a triangle shape, which is this one here and here. So, and I find my steel rule definitely is the one to use. And there and there. Okay, so now we can start burnishing. Don't worry about the those triangles just for the minute. I'm going to do the straight lines. And those very gently with them, because it does go all the way down to the point. Okay, there, and the same over here. Oops. And the last one. There we go. So they're all done now, so now I can start stamping. Actually, I might need to trim. So this is the rectangular side, a little bit off there, there, and get rid of the rectangle, and then just cut straight up. Actually, I need to wedge that a little bit. The rectangle, and take a tiny little nick out of the square. So you're left with that, so just little wedges. So I've left the stamping to this point because we need to establish which is the front and back. So it's this is where I'm going to put my glue. So this part is the front, it's the furthest point away from where the glue will be. So embossing buddy, be quite gentle with it, because on the dark coloured cardstock it tends to leave a lot of powder. Versamark. There's my Eclectic Expressions, there it is, and I want this one, so I don't know if you can see, there's like raindrops there, and then this one's got little stars and circles and spots. That's the one I'm after. Okay. And I'm going to go fairly randomly all over. I think I'll go up one side and then back around the other and fill in the gaps, because I want to go off the edges. think I might need to re-ink my Versamark. Oops. Definitely need to re-ink my Versamark. Okay. So that's all inked up. And a piece of paper which actually happens to be my notes. If anybody wonders why I never put the notes, I never put the measurements on the screen, that's why. You wouldn't actually see what I was up to. So my silver embossing powder, everything's written on my blog. You know, I don't make you pause and rewind or anything like that. There we go, that's all covered. That back into the pot. Don't lose those because I need to type them up for everybody. And then, okay, I've got my heat gun over here, so if you've got the volume up, turn it down. This might be a bit loud. It's caught on my colour caddy. And this would go from this horrible, boring, dull grey to a lovely, super shiny silver shortly. There we go, it's just going in the bottom corner, you can just see it changing. It's like magic. Brilliant, love it. Okay, so I'm just going to let that cool down for a second and I'm going to do my little star shape. Now this is the Blossom Builder Punch and I love this flower at the top and I do think it looks like a star. So one of them. Let's start. Yeah, that's dry already. So I'm going to put glue down here. So that's the back, we know that because there's no embossing. Fold in the two sides and the back. And, ooh, what happened there? Did I make that a bit long? Did I score that? Oh, I scored it at the wrong length. Oops. I scored it at the wrong part, but it's still going to look fine. I'll make sure the measurements written down are absolutely fine. So when you close that up, this score line it's already done for you. It's absolutely fantastic. Grab my pegs. There's one. Where's my other one? There it is. And then I've got the silver edged ribbon this time. I had the natural ribbon with the silver inside. Oh. But I fancy going white with silver on the edge rather than natural. And let's see if I can get a bow tied. Very possibly, probably not. We'll have one go. If I can't, it's going to be a knot. I tied a bow. I tied a bow. Off to one side, but that's okay, you know. We don't mind the extra. And then my little star, just because I think it's charming. You could put a little tag that came down there. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Mini glue dot on the back. Down at the bottom. Very sweet. Eclectic Expressions, heat embossed. Oh, I think I maybe tied it too tight. It's bowed. So what do you think? I think that's lovely. Yes, I did do the measurement a bit wrong. Whoops. I'll make sure I get it right next time. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.